So I think it's proper time to educate some people out there.
100%.
What I know, because there's a lot of mates with saying a dark skinned person in Australia, and people don't know what Africa really sort of. Some people can see and say, "Oh, you're African." So some people think Africa is like a country. Oh, you're an African, that kind of thing. And he said, "No, no, I'm African from a continent." Like somebody saying that say you're South American, that sort of stuff. So, but Africa have is a continent first of all. And I want your audience to also know that Africa, we have like 54 countries in Africa. And these 54 countries, they have different regions. All right, we have from the Northern Africa, we have 6 countries in it. We have the Western Africa, we have 16 countries there, where we have Nigeria, Benin, and all of that. We have the Middle and Central Africa, where we have Congo and Angola for people that know. And we have Eastern Africa, which is Burundi, Kenya, and some of that. We also have the Southern African continent, which have like 5 countries in it, which is South Africa and Botswana. So you can see how massive it is. Yeah, right. So these countries you're saying are being colonized by different, go down to history, colonized by different people. Now I'm Nigerian. We're colonized by the British. Of course, everybody knows that. And of course, what I was raised and taught in school was with English language. We have our accent, our mother tongue. We have Igbo, we have Hausa, we have Yoruba. All right. I'm embarrassed with my country right now because I want to just explain it because I'm Nigerian.
Yeah.
Now look at how it relates with what is here. Lots of people, Africans that come here, are not really refugees. And being a refugee is not a bit like it's not bad because being a refugee is like saying that you are displaced because of war. And when I looked up in the Department of Home Affairs, which is takes care of immigration in Australia, I was able to discover that at least the Africans, the countries that people come through refugees here, there are about 7 of them. And out of that 7, remember these countries went through war. All of them have war history. It's from Liberia to Sudan to Burundi to Ethiopia to Somalia to South Sudan. You understand? Other countries you're seeing like Nigeria, Ghana, and others things, we come through because when you go to the skill migration website, you see something like skills shortages in Australia.
See, that's the thing, man. That's what you've dived into is amazing because they gotta know that Australia is calling out for help. And the reason why, since you said that, not just in Africa but in South America, I've seen there's actual ads.
Wow.
You know what I mean? There's actual ads saying that Australia needs people and that they can give you opportunities, yada yada yada, in Spanish.
Wow.
Do you know what I mean?
Wow.
So the audience gotta understand that the leaders are sending out messages to other parts of the world to give them opportunities, or as well, like they need, like you said, they need certain people to do.
Yeah.
Then you got refugees, and then you got people who come over
for skilled migration. Some come for studies.
Two different situations.
Yes, some come for studies and they get into the system, and let's just play the fact here because I've seen people say, oh, they're taking, you saw, like you said, many propagandas going on. Oh, they're coming here, immigrants are coming in here, they're taking our money, they're doing this and all of that. So, but we need to balance the fact that most immigrants come here. Some of them are studying, some of them are actually also working, and they're paying tax. And not just paying tax, some of them, the kind of visas they are on, they don't receive any support from the government. Some of them, the kids go to childcare and they pay like express fee, no subsidy. They're not enjoying it. Some of them are not PR, they're on just temporary visas, other types of visas. So some people don't know that. Some people just feel like, oh, these people are just, propagandists. So education is something that we need to prioritize more in our generation. Because people are properly educated, and that is why I love your platform. Guys, if you're watching this right now, you need to be listening to this particular platform because this is something that is educating, and I think you talk about many other things here. So please make sure you tune in and subscribe as you're watching this. Now, why am I saying this? Because most people are not educated about some certain things, and sometimes you don't blame them because that is the limits they can know. You understand? And come on, your platform is beyond limits.
It's beyond the limits. It's the whole point of